Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Brooks Raley will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Striding in is Eddie Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
At the plate, Austin Riley. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Max Fried gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried. And man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Now the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Now one down with the bases empty, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Peterson. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Up next, Kyle Tucker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two men are on with 2 men out. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, there are 2 outs, so nothing's guaranteed, but when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in 1. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Second inning set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Adam Duvall. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. His third home run of this series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Josh.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No outs, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
That is catcher, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, here is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Bregman over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Riley trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Siri.
Next to hit, Jose Siri. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the AB now. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and then get back in that box and try and do damage.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local station. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And now pitch on the way. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 one more time is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Brantley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in once again is Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Michael Brantley as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Base is empty, 2 away, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Austin Riley. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up, Adam Duvall. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes another 0-2, and he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The count now at 2-1. And that one yanked just foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 home. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Back goes Rosario, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he gets a curveball at the letters but swings right through it. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Darno gathers it, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Dansby Swanson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. Jose Siri is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Siri is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Maldonado.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. This is popped up. Darno is there, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in next, Austin Riley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Hit to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So next to hit is Adam Duvall. He comes in 1 for 2 with first pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. This is flared out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the AB now. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder, John.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He'll try again 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in Game 6.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Darno stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a pop-up now. Maldonado has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Yuli Gurriel will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Darno has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Alex Bregman. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson scoops it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. Kendall Graveman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Altuve onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Late that time for a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out of the inning. down the stretch. Austin Riley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Adam Duvall will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Astros 1. Digging in will be Jose Siri. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
1-0 the count. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now, Martin Maldonado, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
What a performance so far. throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
To short, hit hard. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Into the box, Ozzie Albies swinging a ball hit on the ground. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's set, and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta, and it's still 3-1. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch, and that one right down Main Street.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped up. Albies is there, and there are 2 men gone now. At the plate now is Kyle Tucker, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Tucker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll do it. The Atlanta Braves are back on top. They're the World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.